welcome back to my channel. I am excited to bring my June favorites to you today. June was an amazing month. It is usually one of my favorite months of the year because it is my birthday month. It is summertime. We got to go to London, Paris, and a few different places in Scotland. It was an amazing trip. We were gone for about 10 days. So that was probably the highlight of June for me in terms of my favorite moment. One thing that is kind of a new love for me is the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel. This is a two-step cleansing, exfoliating, toning routine. This is like a pack of 2 pads. It splits in half and you open the first step and then you basically rub it all over your face until the pad has turned pretty much dry, and then you leave it for about a minute or two to kind of settle in. And I have the extra strength formula. I've also tried the ultra gentle formula, but I feel like my skin can handle the extra strength. It does tingle a little bit, but then after a minute or two, you just wipe on step 2, and this is kind of like the neutralizer for your skin. Hydrates it, cools it, brings it back to feeling a little bit more normal, and then you can go on to put your moisturizer or your skincare routine for the day. You can use it either day or night. You can use it literally daily. That's why it's called the Daily Peel. I bought a pack of 15 of these, I think, from Sephora. I haven't taken the plunge to buy the $88 pack yet, but that's the next step up, and they are daily peels, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to avoid it. Really do like those. Check those out if you're looking to kind of smooth your skin texture. Another skincare product that I have been loving is this Tidal Brightening Enzyme Water Cream from Sunday Riley. I love everything from Sunday Riley. If you've been watching my channel for a little while, you probably know that. But this is a really amazing moisturizer. Again, you can use this day or night. When I went on my trip, I depotted this into a smaller container, and this was the only moisturizer that I took with me, and it was just amazing. I used it every day. It was super hydrating. It has a really nice fresh smell. I don't know if you'll be able to tell on camera because it's kind of getting washed out in the lights, but it's a really light, kind of bright blue color. It's extremely hydrating. I think it has hyaluronic acid in it. It also is supposed to help brighten hyperpigmentation and illuminate your skin from within. I feel like it sits nicely under my makeup. It works nicely at night. I've really just been enjoying this moisturizer a lot. This has been my favorite lip balm of the month, and I included this in a pretty recent Sephora haul. This is the GLAMGLOW Pout Mud Wet Balm Treatment, and I don't think I put this in my May favorites. It's in a really cool packaging. It's just like the silver ball, and then it's just a clear lip balm, so this works again day or night. It's very minty and fresh. It has a little bit of a cooling sensation on your lips. Nothing too intense. It's extremely hydrating, and I've just been loving wearing this under liquid lipsticks. I'm wearing this today under the NARS lip cover in the overheated shade, which I think I talked about in my May favorites video. I've been wearing this pretty much under everything. I've been putting it on at night after exfoliating my lips. It's just a really nice lip balm. Next up, I want to mention the foundation that I took on vacation with me. I took a couple on vacation with me, but this was the one that really stood out and that I wore pretty much every day, mostly because of the ease of wear, and this is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion. Actually, what I meant to say was the ease of application. It's so easy to apply. I have a couple of different shades, but the one that I've been reaching for the most lately is the shade N4. And I noticed that in the UK, they have something called the L'Oreal Lumi Magique, or Magique something, and it's purple. Ours is like a different color, and it says True Match. I didn't buy that one because I already have a couple of these, and I was thinking it's probably the same thing. But I don't know. Let me know if any of y'all have tested either one of those out, or if you know anything about that. I've been using the American version. This is just a cushion foundation. It is in a really nice packaging. I like it a lot. I put this on in the airport. I brought this in my purse everywhere just for little quick touch-ups on the go. It's just really easy. It's quite hydrating. It's not going to cling to any dry patches. It's like a medium, light to medium coverage, so it looks quite natural on the skin. I do need to powder it, but for me, it's just a great foundation. I really like it a lot. And then speaking of powder, I want to just talk briefly about this powder. From the minute I first started using it, I fell in love. And it's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. I have the shade 2, which is medium, and it is quite powdery, obviously. What I love about this powder is just the formula. It's so incredibly silky smooth. I was kind of saying that in my UK haul. If you watched that video, I showed you all of the other things that I bought at the Charlotte Tilbury store while I was there. But this has been the standout favorite. It gives your skin a really flawless, poreless, airbrush looking finish. It adds a little bit of coverage, but it doesn't look cakey. It's just an amazing powder, and I've been loving using it. I've been loving keeping it in my purse and taking it on the go because the compact is so slim and just light and easy to carry. So I absolutely love that powder. A couple of highlighters that I've been loving recently. The first one is this Laura Geller, and this is the only Laura Geller highlighter I own. I don't have Gilded Honey, but I do have this one, which is Peach Glow, and it's really, really pretty. I have been wearing this quite a lot recently, and I do really like the formula. I feel like the color of this on my skin tone just leaves like a really natural, pretty looking highlight. It's not too glittery or chunky. It just looks, it gives my skin like a wet look. So I really, really like this a lot. And then the other highlighter, this is what I traveled with when I went abroad, and this was like the only thing I was using. Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in That Glow. This is kind of the more gold toned palette, and the one that I've been loving particularly is this shade down here, which is Bubbly. It's kind of like a champagne peachy glow. It's really, really pretty, and it's not too intense. Like, I can get away with wearing it to work and stuff. Also have been loving Dripping in Gold as well as Sunburst. Haven't so much been using Golden Bronze. This is Sunburst and Dripping in Gold. In general, have been loving this palette. I think the value that you get for the amount of money that it is really amazing. And then the few lip products that I wanted to mention, the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick that I've been loving. It's very Victoria. It's one of the Matte Revolution formulas, and it's this really pretty kind of like dusty mauve color. I do love the formula of these lipsticks, which is one reason why I love it, but I just absolutely love the color of this one for every single day. It's so pretty. It just works with every look. It's appropriate for work. The color lasts for a really long time on your lips. So I just absolutely love this one by Charlotte Tilbury. And then for a more kind of like sheer look, I've been going to this one a lot for when I want like a red kind of bold-ish lip, but I don't want the fuss of like keeping up with a matte liquid lipstick or a really intense red lip. This is the YSL Volupte Sheer Candy, and if you're familiar with this formula, then you know that it is super sheer. So it looks really, really bright red in the tube, but when you wear it on your lips, it's extremely sheer. I feel like some people might not like this, but I find that it's just a really easy wear. It's just a really easy way to wear a red. It's really hydrating, and I feel like that's nice in the summer. It just kind of gives you that I've been eating a popsicle kind of look. It kind of gives your lips a little bit of a red stain. So I really like that from YSL. There's a couple of other colors that I love, but just recently in June, I've been turning to this red one a few times, and I don't remember off the top of my head what this one is called specifically, but I'll put it in the description box down below for you. And then a lip gloss that I picked up also kind of mid-June while I was in the airport duty free. This I showed also in my UK haul. It's the Chanel Gloss Volume Plumping Gloss. It's just a completely clear gloss from Chanel. When I bought it, I didn't actually know that it was a plumping gloss. I just thought it was like a regular clear gloss because it was just in their lip gloss display. I had bought a few MAC lipsticks on the trip, and I wanted something just completely clear that I could wear on my lips. You can actually kind of see it on camera there a little bit, but it just adds a glossy finish to any of your favorite lip colors, which I feel like, you know, gives you a larger lip collection essentially. And it is kind of a little bit plumping. It's a little bit tingly and cooling, which I personally like that feeling. I know some people don't, but yes, I really like that a lot. I've been wearing it over any lipstick color. I've been wearing it over liquid matte lipsticks. I've just been wearing it all the time. It's very hard for products to sneak into my brow routine. I have been trusting the same brow products now for months, if not years. I'm extremely loyal to my Hourglass brow pencil, but I do experiment with different brow gels and brow kind of tinted brow gel type products, which is what this is. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. Products that I have that are comparable to this are like a tinted brow gel from Anastasia that has the brunette shade, or I have the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows, which is really similar to this. I'm just gonna go ahead and recommend this one because this one is obviously much more affordable, and they have a couple of different shades. They have a clear one. This one that I've been loving is in the shade medium brown, or medium to dark 380. It's just a really small like little wand, similar to the Benefit Gimme Brow, or similar to that Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows product I was just talking about. Color, I'll just show you. I guess this color is actually kind of dark, but the product dispenses quite lightly because of the way the brush is so small. You don't pick up a ton of it on here, and it just gives your brows a really natural kind of combed through look. If you love that sort of like editorial model, like just bushy, fluffy, perfected brows, you will like this product a lot. And I would say skip the Charlotte Tilbury one and try the L'Oreal one first because they're extremely similar. Last thing that I want to talk about is the fragrance that I've been loving all month. This is also something that I bought in the UK, and it's the Benefit Maybe Baby fragrance. It has kind of this like musky floral scent. I'll leave the notes down below in the description bar. Now it's just reminding me of that trip. And I love it. So that was it for my June favorites, you guys. Give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know what some of your favorite products, or like I said, favorite moments from the month of June are or were. I will see you all in my next video. Bye!